Hello, good evening guys, welcome back to Don's Graphics. Today we shall be looking at how to design this match day poster for Liverpool and Real Madrid encounter. This match flyer, it's dated back to when Cristiano Ronaldo was playing in Real Madrid. He's been such a nice guy in Real Madrid, scoring 451 goals in 431 league matches. That is so awesome. In fact, he remains the most capped player of Real Madrid. So that's why I decided to use his image for this flyer, though he has left the club a long time ago, but no issues at all. The goal is to show you how you can design a match day poster on your Pixellab application. That said, if you are joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Do well to turn on the notification bell so that you are always informed whenever we put new content. So let's begin our design as usual by deleting this default text. So I'm going to delete it, and we just want to maintain this square size. This square size is just okay. And what we want to do now is to go to background setting and try to change the background color into white. So I'm going to click on background color, then I change it to pure white. Now after changing the background color to white, I have the images of Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, the GOAT. Like I said, we are using his image because he's the most capped player, right? He's one of the top all-time scorers of Real Madrid after netting 451 goals in 431 league matches. That is so awesome. I believe that is a great record that will take time to wipe out. So that is why we decided to use his image for our design. And right now I'm going to bring in the image of CR7. But before I bring in the image, let's bring in this this ball background. So I'm going to just click on square size to crop out the square portion of it, just to make it look like this. Then after doing that, size it up to fit your fit to your background. So after fitting it, you can even go to relative position and tack it to the middle. But then you have to also go to opacity. So go to opacity and reduce the opacity of this to about 50. So we are reducing the opacity by half to just about 50. Then what you need to do now is to go to layer and lock this up. So we are going to go to layer and lock it up. Why are we locking it up? So that it doesn't disturb us whenever we are bringing other elements. So the next thing I want us to do is to click here and import, bring in the image of CR7. So I want us to use, I have a number of his images here, but I want us to use this particular one. I like this one for now, so we can use this. So after bringing the image, you need to click on copy. So we want to copy this image. By clicking here, it will copy. So this is a simple beginners professional match day poster design. If you just follow these steps, there will be no troubles at all. So after copying it, as you can see, what I'm going to do is to click on color on the copied version. So click on color and give it a black color. What do we want to do here? We want to create a shadow effect. So as you can see, we now have a shadow. So what we're going to do is to proceed to layer, click on layer, and send this other copied image to the back of the first. Let me just show you quickly how you can send it to the back. So all you need to do is to click on the 8 dots and pull it down. It will come to the back. So we already did that, as you all saw. But then we need to reduce the opacity of the copied layer. But before we do that, let's shift it. So you can use your position button here as you can see, we have this position button. You shift it a bit to the left so that it casts the shadow so well and make it more visible. So we're going to go to opacity now. Click on opacity. This is opacity, and reduce the opacity. Try to reduce the opacity. Let's reduce the opacity also to just 50%. Then you click on the check mark. So it's now casting a shadow on the background that is just so nice and professional. Perfect. After achieving this, let's go to layer, and we're going to lock everything up. As you can see, everything has been locked up. Now we need to bring in another PNG curved paper image to make the design really much more beautiful. So we're going to click on import, and I downloaded some curved paper elements. Let me just check on my download button, but then I'm going to share this with you, no stress at all. So I have them with me here. Perfect. So this is it, and after bringing it in, what we need to do is to click on color. Then I want us to sample the color from CR7's shirt, the dress that he's wearing. So we're going to click on the plus button here, then we click on this to pick the color from the shirt. And you can click OK, and we have this color. Now guys, note here that I don't really believe this is the official maillot or the official dress of Real Madrid, so we're just using this for illustrations. Like I said, nothing too serious. We just want to illustrate how you can do this on your Pixellab, so there are no troubles at all with that. So look at what we're going to do. We're going to increase the size of this shape, make it span over like so, then we rotate it carefully. We rotate it. Let's increase it in size further. So we're going to rotate it a little more. Just rotate and position it like so. Now after positioning it this way, copy it again and place it to cover the right portion of the design. Then go to layer and you lock it up so that we have everything standing out like this. So after making it this way, I'd love you to click on text to add a new text. So we're going to write match day. Of course this should be in capital letters. And then go to color and give it a white color completely. Then go to your font, and we're going to use the Bebas font, the Bebas regular. You can download Bebas on dafont.com. So we're going to rotate this text and increase the size. Let's increase the size. Perfect. So we're going to position it like this, match day. So after positioning it this way nicely, just make sure that the text falls on the same line as to the image of CR7. So after positioning it this way, nicely this way, go to your layer, then you select the shapes, the two shapes and the text, and you mesh them up. Now after meshing them up, we are going to create an outline effect. Just look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to come now to erase color. In order to create the outline, then I click on erase color and enable it. Then you can increase the tolerance a bit to make it stand out this way, so that you have an outline text showing on your design. So the next thing that we need to do is to bring in, like I said, it's for Real Madrid. So this is the club logo for Real Madrid. I'm going to bring it carefully and position it here. So after positioning it, we're going to bring in also the club logo for Liverpool. So I have it here. I'm going to share all of these ingredients with you, so you don't need to worry. So we can reduce the size of this also to make it proportional to the size of Real Madrid. So let's make Liverpool. Okay, good. So we can lock this up, right? Then after locking it up, let's go to text and write. So it's Real Madrid. There couldn't have been any other better player to do this poster for other than Cristiano Ronaldo. I give him so much respect for his performance with Real Madrid. He netted 451 league goals in 431 outings. So far there hasn't been anyone to beat that record, so that is why it was just appropriate to use him for this poster design. Now go to your fonts, and with the font we are going to use, in order to maintain harmony in the design, we will still be using the same Bebas font. Okay, the Bebas regular. So I have Real Madrid, but then go to spacing and space it out a bit. Then we can even reduce the size to make it much more appropriate. So we can leave it at 10, the spacing, then come to your position button and align it carefully, like so. So we have Real Madrid, and we are going to copy this, double tap to write versus. Now use position to set it up and make it to somehow fall on the middle of the logo and the Real Madrid club name. But then go to spacing and undo the spacing. So for versus there is no spacing in between. Then come to position and plumb it well. Now copy it. Okay, we're going to copy now Real Madrid again and write Liverpool. I don't really know when last Real Madrid met with Liverpool, but I guess there are two great teams that have tussled over the UEFA Champions League, either at the Wembley Stadium or at the Anfield Stadium there in Britain. I know these are two great teams that have always tussled for a possession of the Champions League trophy. But then that's an aside. Let's proceed with our design. So I'm going to place this Liverpool to also stand somehow on the middle of our design. So this is just so awesome. This is just so much professional, yet a nice one for a beginner's tutorial on how to create a match day poster on your Pixellab. With it is a wrap for the design, and I hope we've all learned one or two things in this match day poster design. The next thing that you can do is just to go to save and just save your work. So it's saved and it's done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to be seeing you in our next tutorial. Stay blessed. But then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, like this tutorial, drop your comments and share it out. Thank you so much.